Hi, I'm John.
You are? I'm not.
Today we're going to discuss the Han Solo trailer.
Yes, we're going to be showing you some of the stuff that we've noticed and some of our insights.
Welcome to Star Wars 20.
That's John.
Boop.
So, John, I understand you're going to be doing our little filming thing here and controlling everything. So if things go wrong, you're going to blame the ugly guy on the left, not the ugly guy on the right.
But you're on my left.
Oh, okay. So, anyways.
All right, first we're going to do the TV spot. The one we all saw during the Super Bowl. We're going to go with that first.
Yes. Spoiler alert, Philadelphia won.
All right, so one thing we noticed right off the back right here was an R2 unit.
Yes.
Pretty cool. Let's hear your take on this before we go too far ahead.
Some of the things we wanted to discuss was there's three things that I was talking to these guys about that I do not want to see in the Solo movie. One of them was...
You name them all right now?
No, I'm just going to name one of them. Okay? Name one of the things. I personally do not want to see R2 nor C-3PO in the Solo movie.
Actually, you kind of elaborate even more on that. You said you don't want to see anybody besides the ones that are in the trailer. Right?
Yeah, other than Lando, Chewbacca, and Solo. I really don't want to see anybody else. I don't want to see Darth Vader. Maybe mention him.
That's going to be the first Star Wars movie in history to not have C-3PO and R2-D2.
Correct. I'm okay with it. Because I just felt
I'm iffy on it. I don't think it's going to ruin it for me, but I think it would be cool to see it. But honestly, I don't need it.
Yeah, I really loved Rogue One. I was one of the ones that really liked Rogue One, and I just felt it was really pandering when they had
so you think
R2
if they do it twice, it'll be
it's like, come on.
I understand that, but this is an R2 unit.
Yes,
very similar to. We don't know yet.
Mm-hmm.
One of the things I was trying to wrap my head around is the timeline when this is happening. So if you guys know, please let us know in the comments. I'm kind of interested in what you think.
I'm thinking of maybe 10 years before the Battle of Yavin. Could be around that time frame.
I'm thinking that sounds pretty about right. So
wait, he just agreed.
So you're saying Luke's probably
Let's start over from the beginning.
He just agreed with me on something. It's
let's
like,
reach this.
Wow, what the? Such a lovely moment.
So the Empire is very, very prominent at this time then. So
yes.
Vader is very, very prominent right at this time. So I wouldn't mind seeing, not actually encountering our heroes, but seeing him on a Death Star or something. I don't think that would ruin that for me at all. It'd be very cool, actually.
Maybe they mention him or even Grand Moff Tarkin, but I hope they don't show
We could even see someone like the Emperor. We could see...
Ooh, what if they...
Ewan McGregor?
Would Grand Admiral Thrawn be in this time frame?
He would actually... Right now.
What if Grand Admiral Thrawn...
also probably around 10 years, maybe 8 years, 9 years before Rebels then.
Yeah.
I think 8 years probably right before the beginning of Rebels. If we're going with a 10-year thing.
Matt, you heard it here first. My goofy, horrible theory.
If we see Thrawn, though, I think he'll have to be very young and maybe upstart, not as an admiral already, but he could be a captain of a ship or something.
So be mediocre Admiral Thrawn, not Grand Admiral? Not Grand.
Well, Vader may not be as prominent in the galaxy as we would presume. Maul wasn't. Nobody really knew Maul existed. And he was the big apprentice at the time.
Yeah, but when he captured Leia in New Hope, she knew who Vader was right off the back.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that if it's 10 years before the Battle of Yavin, it gives him time to get some notoriety.
I'm predicting that Grand Admiral Thrawn is going to make his actual physical human actor appearance.
I think we're getting cameos of somebody. No, you don't want it, but we can get a Tarkin. I think we could even get Krennic. That'd be kind of cool. But something along that, I think we're going to get some cameos.
No, but anyways, going back to what you were saying is like...
You can even get Saw. Saw
Saw Gerrera, yeah.
Yeah, we can get any of those. So I think those will all be really cool.
But me personally, I'd rather go without R2 and C-3PO. Not that I hate those characters, I love them. And also, I kind of hope that they don't mention, or show Vader. So, but anyways.
So that was something we saw in here. We saw it looks like maybe a prison camp or a refugee camp. It's a Loth Wolf.
From Lothcat. From Alan's favorite movie, The Last Jedi. No, it's not.
All right, so this looks like Solo. We kind of discussed that. Looks like he's approaching a recruitment office.
This is a very cool scene.
This is an awesome scene.
Yeah,
Let's go
if you go back a little bit. It's showing a Star Destroyer coming out of looks like a thunderstorm or some sort of intergalactic...
Space storm.
Yeah, everything's space. So,
And then
just
this
a cool
TIE
shot.
Fighter got everyone's attention. We have better photos on the next trailer, but we're going to talk about it real quick. Just remember it. It looks like 2 pods.
Like a
Kinda
TIE bomber?
The TIE bomber.
Yeah.
But different size. Got a speeder chase.
Are they able to hear the audio when we do this? Or is now this, look at this. This is a brand new off the
This is something
showroom
everyone-
floor. He
This
went
is
down to,
off the showroom
or off
floor.
the
This
showroom
is
floor.
pristine.
Yes, it has less than 12 parsecs on the mileage already on the odometer. It just looks like
It's amazing how much it changes in whatever 10 to 15 years when we see it in New Hope. How dirty and grimy it is, but it is pristine. Almost
looks
doesn't
bleached.
look like it looks like actually part of something the Empire would fly.
Looks bleached.
We have the Falcon, which is already dirty.
Not bleached.
Not bleached.
I don't watch Game of Thrones, but now I need to start watching it because that is
you do.
fantastic to look at right there. So that's
Emily or Amelia?
Amelia Clark.
Amelia Clark.
Yeah,
Khaleesi, that's all I know.
Amelia Macias Clark. All right, now I'm going to hear it from Daisy when I get home. And so,
All right, here's
that's
the other
actually-
thing we wanted to point out, because this correlates with the other trailer that a lot of people might not have seen or guessed. These
train light thingies.
train carts, rail carts,
Yeah.
whatever you want to call them. Remember them later, because we see them later, but not like this. We see them later, so just remember them later.
And Woody Harrelson, of course. Alan, who's off screen, he pointed out that the singer, her little voice box that she has here, and later on, the 2 symbols match.
Actually, it's even on her forehead. You see it. It's
Yeah,
like
you
the
see a
lightning
row of
bolt,
them.
kind of.
Yeah,
It's actually, it's right there. Just seeing it bad? Actually,
yeah,
look, oh, there it
right
is.
there. Yeah, and so who knows? Little design touches right there.
Speculation, kind of cool. If she's not actually singing, but he's singing, or maybe a mesh of them singing, it'd be kind of fun.
It's an intergalactic Milli Vanilli.
No one knows why there's a green blob here, but Milli Vanilli, that's where we're going
Yeah.
with.
They're a musical group from the early '90s.
And then
This is what John was talking about earlier.
we might, someone said it kind of looked like Lando, or they weren't sure yet, but it looks like later on you see he's being, there's a tow cable.
Now, actually, go back a few, because right now you just said a tow cable right there. That might be the tow cable that you're referring to. It's not actually attached to him. It might actually be attached to the cargo train. See?
Oh,
The
yeah,
brackets right
'cause
there?
it looks like he's on it. So that ruins that one. But yeah, it looks like maybe they're trying to rob the train, and then this either bounty hunter or just
Samurai, space
samurai is defending it or attacking it. Maybe he's robbing it too at the same time. Really not sure yet, but there's some cool special effects going on. It looks really cool. We'll see some nice cosplay of that guy.
Mm-hmm.
There's a shot
Speaking of
everyone
cosplay,
loved.
Yes.
This was an amazing shot.
You said you're going to cosplay Lando at the next Star Wars Celebration. I'm all for it. So good luck with that. You're already starting to grow the
I
beard
can't-
and the mustache.
That's the problem.
Good stuff.
This is like a month.
John's going to be
This is
John Doe Calrissian.
glue on patches, but
Yeah. And so,
that's the best I can do.
And you're going as Khaleesi, right, Dave?
sure. I understand there's a very adult content scene that she does in Game of Thrones. I'll be dressing up like that. Yeah. So anyways, this shot right here I thought was really cool because it does kind of look like a Harrison Ford
Yeah, they're
ish. So
very cool looking.
Yeah.
There's the
now
logo.
a lot of people have been complaining on the interweb that he doesn't look like him, doesn't sound like him, but I'm going to defend it in the Chris Pine kind of way for when they redid Star Trek with J.J. Abrams when he did that. Chris Pine didn't really look like Shatner, didn't really sound like Kirk, but he pulled it off. So I'm thinking with this it'll just be the character.
Kirk is a beloved character in
Yes.
his niche.
Yes.
I think Han Solo, Harrison Ford, has a little bit more of a pull. So I'm just looking for some mannerisms that match up. I just want good acting by me. Obviously can't sound like him or do the same exact things. I just something to pay homage to him. Something, but we see in the next trailer he already does some things like it. So another character people bring up a lot that changes actors a lot is James Bond. Almost forgot his
Yes.
name. James Bond.
Yes.
Yeah, he's played by several amazing actors, but he always kind of keeps some of the same mannerisms and stuff.
Yeah,
But
some of
always
the things
portrayed
that
a
they're known
little
about, like Alan was pointing out, the Walter P38, Walter PPK P38, I think it was, pistol. I could be wrong. If I am, I apologize. Shaken Not Stirred, 007, Bond, James Bond, stuff like that. So I'm hoping that there's some of those little mannerisms or that tradition carries
Yeah.
over to Aaron Elron.
Okay, shut up. We're going.
Yeah.
Here's the trailer.
Oh, but anyways, before we go to the toggle switches right here, before you
No, I want to
start,
play the trailer. I want to play this part first, and then we'll get to that.
all right then.
So there's this part which everyone hears. It sounds actually really cool. The click, click, click,
Yeah.
click. But there's something really cool about this.
Yeah, there's a gentleman on our page for the Star Wars Celebration 2019 page.
Which joined, by the way.
Yes, please join and after you subscribe to our channel. But Mr. Jacob Zimmer from Clearwater Beach, he stated that the solo teaser trailer Easter egg. Again, thank you, Jacob Zimmer. In the 70s, Lucas didn't have the budget for working parts, and so the toggle switches inside the Millennium Falcon had no springs in them. It was the one thing that Harrison Ford asked to be corrected for The Force Awakens. So when you see that beginning part of the trailer, you're going to hear there's some sort of resistance, if you will,
Yeah.
the spring loaded and stuff like that for
But
the toggle
really,
switches.
no, it doesn't have in the original, but it wouldn't work if it didn't really have it. So you got to have it.
And really quick, while we're watching this, it just seemed like a lot of the cinematography and the lighting and the colors and all that stuff, to me, I could be wrong, it felt very Rogue One-ish. Like that kind of still feeling, that grittiness, that, but anyways, non-bleached.
Well, I like the first few seconds because it reminds me of Baby Driver. I thought that was the music and the movement. It was really fun.
Cool.
So, we'll get back to the trailer.
Lucasfilm. Interesting. I did not know that. I was not
Is this a
expecting.
Lucasfilm production?
Yes.
All right, so right here we see. I'm assuming it's even further back. This is almost like a flashback for
Yeah,
this,
they may have just met.
because they look even younger. So, but I mean, it kind of looks like they're. It even says when he was younger, he was running the streets.
Mm-hmm. He's got a different jacket, too. So anyways, we don't know what planet this is, what
hot.
system it is.
Actually, you know what it looks like? It looks like a Starkiller base. It's the same.
Oh, yeah.
It's
huh.
Starkiller base.
Yeah.
Is this Snoke?
No.
It looks,
She's a
I was
little...
gonna, looks like Snoke from behind.
It's a Wookiee jacket.
Imagine that. Very awkward when he first meets Chewbacca. Again, with the bleaching. And the cockpit looking at those... there he is with Emilia Clarke again. Now, later on, we're going to be seeing... we're not sure if they're a bunch of bounty hunters or they're like a tribe on the beach, but this does look like the...
Yeah,
the same
this
thing they're on.
trailer makes it look kind of like a tribe, but when you see them on the train, you kind of wonder why that one guy's there. So I think they possibly could be bounty hunters.
Tribe of bounty hunters.
Bounty hunter tribe.
Is that
Finally get to see the Knights of Ren.
Snoke?
It's Woody Harrelson's
Yeah, we don't
old
know. Again,
architect.
we don't have the name of that planet. I thought I knew the name of the planet, but it was highly inappropriate for our age group, so I'm not going to mention it. Sorry. And so, really quick, this is what I wanted to point out. The undershirt, and I apologize
What's
for
your
touching the
hand,
screen.
man?
I know. Just knocked it over. But her shirt, it's kind of got that flap to it and stuff. That kind of resembles the shirt that YT 1300 pilots wear, Millennium Falcon pilots
It's
wear.
also got the belt. It's kind
Yeah,
of
the
sagging
belt.
off the hip. So it's really cool looking.
But that kind of flap thing. So if you remember in Return of the Jedi and in Empire when he's about to get frozen in carbonite, he kind of has that flap opened up. So I'm wondering if that's like some sort of like a uniform for the pilots for...
Biggest Easter egg we found. Alan actually pointed out. You see it? Oh, we just missed it. You see it? Where did Alan point out?
Gonk droid.
There's a Gonk droid right there. It might be kind of hard to see on this one.
Oh, yeah.
Better on the screen. But yeah, it's a little Gonk droid. Look at he's gonking around.
Where is he at? Right about... Where are we pointing him out?
Gonk.
I
Gonk.
think I'm in the right area. And so, yeah.
Watch the
So
trailer
again, so you see like a little flap right there at the end. It might be like on Lando. As you know, I think it was a game of Sabacc that's how Han ended up with the Falcon. And so again, I'm just curious if that's just like a universal uniform. There's Thandie Newton, if you remember her from Mission Impossible 2. That's her. And don't know. This right here is just very difficult to work out. That doesn't look like the Falcon type of
No, it
corridor.
doesn't.
Yeah.
It actually, no, it looks shaped as those train carts.
Oh yeah,
interesting
good call.
So it could be one of those. Not really sure.
That's not ET. We just confirmed. Is it Snoke? No. Okay.
Chewie with the.
Yeah, it looks like almost like a V-neck bandolier. So he's very millennial there. A lot of like V-neck.
I'm gonna fast forward this.
Yeah.
All right, here's one thing that not everyone's catching, but we caught
Insignias, the ranks.
the rank. So that's the ranks that the Imperial officers were. So we're assuming he's a spy or something,
Traitor.
or rogue something. But
Yeah.
it's one of their insignias, ranks.
Now, going back to that really quick. Now, it looks like it's that droid is in the co-pilot seat. So
With Lando.
that's going to be pre-Chewbacca there. And
It was
really,
a lot cleaner too back then.
true. And also, too, we mentioned the Sabacc game earlier. That's one of the things I do want to see in this movie. I want to see the Sabacc game. We can see Lando right there on the left-hand side in the pilot seat. Oh, this summer. Did not know.
Oh wow.
Yes.
There's a little speculation he kind of pointed out. We're not 100% sure. That kind of looks like a silhouette of Boba Fett. We're not 100% sure. It'd be very
Yeah.
cool, but
Because if you do notice, the cape right here is longer on one side. Boba Fett's cape
he's even
is
got a little bit of
longer.
a T visor. Looks like, or it could be shadowing, but it
Yeah.
looks like a T visor. So it
Just
could
totally speculating right there.
be very cool though.
Yeah.
Wait, can I ask? Do you guys think we'll see
No.
Boba Fett in this movie?
Can't ask.
Yeah, you can't ask, so we're not going to answer that. That is the one character that now I am open to seeing.
Do you have a role or just seeing?
Just seeing. Like, not blatant, but like if you pay attention, like you have to go see it 2 or 3 times, that you'll notice it in the background. I think that
Would you
would be
be
kind
upset
of
if you had a role
cool. Yeah, I think I would be a little upset.
for just seeing?
Yeah.
So here's Groot. We noticed that. So yeah,
Groot?
maybe
Did
yeah,
you say
Groot.
Groot?
Groot. The T.
I hate the show.
Everybody else does. There's that.
Yeah, so here's the tribe. We're not sure if there's just a tribe or if they're a tribe of bounty hunters, because this individual right here, this fighter right here, looks like the one that was on top of the train battling with the...
He's absolutely that
yeah.
one.
And there'll be a close-up shot of this individual here in a bit. Right here, going back just a tiny bit. We tried to read the Arabic on top, and I think we got like, what did we get?
Like an O and
An
an
O,
E.
yeah, a 4-leaf clover and a
In
rainbow.
about 40 minutes, we'll never get back.
Yes. Yes, our ADD did.
And then
Now,
here's a fun little thing we noticed about this frame right around here. This looks like Lando's
Skiff guard. Yeah, the bounty hunter or skiff guard disguise that Lando
Return of the
had
Jedi.
in
There's
Return of the
the
Jedi.
bones, the
Yeah, and so if you go back a little bit, the background of it does kind of like the brim of the hat suit right
there's
about
that
there.
scene.
So skiff guard. Could this be Lando's go-to disguise when he's trying to
Alter
infiltrate?
ego persona when he's a criminal.
Yes.
Maybe that's why the Hutts hired him so easily in the Return of the Jedi. I
Yeah.
don't know. It'd be kind of
And
cool.
he's got
to
a
see
cape too. I mean, Lando is rocking a cape. And
Or it
so-
might not be Lando at all. Maybe he steals it from Lando, but it looks like that helmet.
Yeah. And there's pre-Chewbacca droid with the. You said it was karaoke.
Karaoke.
Yeah, it looks like he's got a karaoke mic.
Yes. So.
All right, so there's the train pod I was talking about. You saw it. It looks like there's some kind of heist going on. First, it looked like they were stealing from them, or maybe they're working together. But I have a different theory. I didn't even mention it with them, but I'm going to say as soon as I get to these next ones. But it looks like it's tow cable. They're stealing what's on this cart. And it looks... Maybe we didn't get there yet. There's a very... He's flying that ship, I think. The ship we just saw.
Look at the background though. Doesn't it look similar to the train cart earlier, the gunner?
Yeah, this could have been the seat that one guy was in.
Yeah.
But this is, I think, that same ship. That's the mountain. And the stuff they were carrying with the speeder bikes just ran into the wall. I think that's what happened.
Could it be a spice smuggling run?
It could be. It's very explosive.
Yeah.
But that's what I think would happen. I think maybe they were fighting over it. And that's what the other tribe of bounty hunters were. They were on the bikes. They were trying to take it. And they were trying to take it. And nobody got it. That's what I think. Could be anything, though.
Now, I was talking to these two cats about this. Kyra, I believe her name is. Kyra or Kira.
I'm going to go with Kira till it said.
Yeah. Kira. I'm thinking, again, another theory of mine, that her personality is going to be very similar to Leia's. And this is going to be Han's first love interest, and that's her personality is going to be similar to Leia's. And that's why he ended up falling in love with Leia in Empire and in Return of the Jedi.
Oh, and here's the awesome scene we get right here.
Yeah.
I'll just run through because it looks awesome. Oh no, I have to stop it right here. Those.
I'll just let it run through. No, I gotta.
I was going to talk about this later. Now it's later. That's actually a cannon on it. Oh, go back.
What's wrong with your nubs?
We really
back
weren't
up,
sure.
back up.
I think we get another green blast right. I
Disco.
think we get a green
A little
blast
more.
like right
no,
here.
No, keep on going back. Keep on going
Oh, we
back.
do. See, there's a green blast.
See, there you go. Told you.
So we get a green blast. So that's all it is. It's a turbo cannon laser that probably does some crazy rotating. But that's very cool. So everyone was kind of iffy on what it was, but it's new merchandise for them to sell. This is like Bat and X-Wing. You see that? Really cool. A lot of people may not have caught that.
X-Wing? Did you say X-Wing?
X-Wing. That's from the Bat and X-Wing. TIE Fighter.
I really hate this show. Go back a little bit, please. There's the claws that are in the middle of the Falcon. They're not. It looks like they're filled in right here.
Yeah.
It's a kind of cool little thing. But then Han Solo does say in Episode 4 that he did a few modifications himself. So this might be the start
I
of the
think
modifications.
that's the cargo he jettisons. I think it's a cargo
Oh, why
bay.
Jabba got...
Yeah. I think,
oh, yeah.
I think they fill it with spice or whatever they're smuggling, and the jettison. It's just a big container they carry right there.
Yeah, so they ejected all the spice, and there's 5 girls just kind of floating in the air. Early 90s.
I hate this show.
Sporty.
Here's the part where he does a little homage to him. We're fine.
Scary.
We're fine.
Oh,
Just
yeah.
like the one scene from Return of the Jedi.
No.
New Hope.
You
Yep.
know.
Yeah, we're fine. We're fine. Everybody's fine here. How are you? Remember? You need to watch Star Wars: A New Hope. Yeah.
What does he say when he break? Does he talk in the speaker in the Return of the Jedi when they break in?
No, he's on the
the
little thing on the
shield
ATST.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
what he does, huh?
He said, "The rebels are running into a forest.
That's what he does.
Come on out. We need reinforcements."
That got me the first time I saw it. I was like, oh, the Imperial one. And then I was like, they got me. Totally.
Wow.
I was like 4, but I know you're like 30 when you watch
Yeah,
it. But
it was 30. Yeah, we're 20 years apart in age, and we don't look it at all. No.
all right, here's a really cool scene. Giant space octopus.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody knows what's going on here.
Looks like my ex.
Got stingers on it.
Yep.
So maybe
There you go.
we just lost a subscriber.
It's all right. I lost a girlfriend. But anyways, that's pretty much the breakdown. Really quick to sum up. I was going to say, where's Jenner show? Things I want to see, really quick. I do want to see the Kessel Run. I mentioned the Sabak game in which Lando loses the Falcon to Han. And I also want to see the first meeting of Chewie and Han. I mentioned really quick things I don't want to see, C-3PO and R2-D2. I really kind of don't want to see any Jedi or Sith. And I do not want it leading to they're going to Tatooine and heading into Mos Eisley. I don't want to see that because kind of like Rogue One led right into Episode 4. So, anyways, there anything you do want to see?
A good movie. And no goofy humor. I'm kind of over that. But
There's humor all around. Aren't you a little short for a Jedi?
you're not goofy, though. I'm tired of
For a
it.
stormtrooper.
Oh, yeah,
Have you
Storm.
seen Star Wars?
No, what is that? Is that like Close Encounters of the Third Kind?
Well, thank you for watching this amazing show today.
Yes, I'm
what do you
Dave. This
guys
is
wanna
John. I just sit it right now.
Not you guys, the people watching.
Oh, what do you 4 viewers out there want to see? Comments below. Please
Anything we got
subscribe.
right or wrong, please comment. Anything on the trailer we missed? Anything special?
And again,
If we got anything wrong, don't mention it.
no
Oh,
worries.
please
Yeah.
mention it.
Again,
Like
we are
it.
admins for Star Wars Celebration 2019. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, Star Wars 20. Anything else, John?
May the force be with you.
May the Force be with you. Thank you very much.
Sorry about this.